So I follow some friends on social media, particularly in light of like Roe versus Wade and stuff like that. They, it's so interesting to me. One of my friends who defines himself as a leftist, which I feel like if you define yourself by a political party, you're a loser. That's how I feel. I love you. I'll be your friend. But if your identity is a political party, Bubba, you got to change something. Like, go hug a tree, go take an art class, or maybe not an art class. Go do something. Like the world, politics will just pollute your mind. So just if your identity is a political party, you need to go to rehab or something like that. But he was going off about how this country is run by fascists. And I was just like, interesting. And then I went to some of my right-wing friends, and they say that fascists are trying to take over and infiltrate our education, our school. And I'm just like, what does fascist mean? How can everybody be a fascist? Everyone's calling everybody a fascist. And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I have no idea either, to be honest.
Do you know what I'm talking about? And
yeah.
this is I feel like the world is just going crazy calling people names. First of all, if you want to change someone's mind, don't call them a name or make fun of them. They're immediately going to get defensive and you're not going to change their mind. But this is my fear, man. Is like people are they throw terms around and they don't know what they mean. And then by default, it actually like hurts the term. Where it's just like, oh, if there's actual fascism happening, like people don't. It's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
You just keep saying stuff, but I'm just like, it can't just be me. I get so worked up about this. It's just like, talking to something like my dad. He's just like, the fascists stole the election. I'm like, yo, dude, like who's the? And then my friend's like, your dad's a fascist. I'm like, what? Are we just surrounded by fascists? I would imagine there was a time in history if you were going around and just like, there's fascists everywhere, you would be put in a mental hospital.